We have a few things to talk about. We have good friends of mine here. We have Zeus, we have Magnus the Archer, we have MBR, we have Zarth. Love them all to death. I'm skipping that. Fuck. Oh, there it is. I don't know if the music's working today. It should be, but no, it's not. It's not Rona. Oh, Pog. It is working. You can hear the Panic at the Disco song going on right now.
Yep.
Sweet. And I have it on a different audio track. We edited it out. Pog. All right. Feel free to tell me if it's ever too loud, too quiet, anything going on with the stuff today. But we have a few things to talk about. It is going to be a good stream. Grabbing my docket here. I put it up, but I don't remember what it is. We have a few things to talk about. First and foremost, yeah, true, MBR, any primers. It is September, but I'm also trying to get to 500 followers to like unlock drops because they won't give it to me. But on to the actual news. It's gonna be a little bit more of a memey. Yeah, I blame Spurk. It's gonna be a bit of more of a memey sort of territory war discussion today. There wasn't exactly a lot of stuff that went down. That's too important. There's a few alliances falling apart, a few houses falling apart. Some expected, some not as much. But we're here to talk about it. I think the very first and foremost we want to talk about is alliances falling apart here. Probably the main one here is the big, oh no, not the city, but Acheron over here. I believe used to be held by Infamous earlier. Maybe not. It was Shojing, was it not? Yeah, Shojing. Make me meet you. Yeah, so just overall today, we saw a lot of fights between a lot of these big houses. Zodiacs, if you don't know, is the renamed Saga, which is the renamed Betrayed, which is the renamed Divinity, which is I'm not going back on that. But we have some fights going down between this. Sorry, Winter. A few fights going down between previous allies here. Durandon fighting Infamous on Acheron. Definitely not allies. Zodiac's fighting Infamous on Shojing. I don't know that they actually had a fight. I don't believe they were defending today, as far as I know, at least. But I don't know. Just you find Infamous beefless. You kind of got to talk about it. You kind of got to meme them. You kind of got to make fun of them. Just a little bit here and there, though. Nothing all too serious. But that's just sort of the making fun of Infamous section. I love Infamous to death, or at least a good few of them. We're not actually here to make fun of them. But I don't know what you want to make. You're a mod, Eric. You get to make the poll. But I don't know. Beyond that, yeah, again, what happened to Saga? Losing, actually, between the two of these guys, they actually lost a good few Unbroken Gaming players, UBG players, as UBG seems to be reforming. Interestingly enough, we'll see how that shakes out in the future. Somehow, like a couple territory wars into the season, they'll pop up with 100 players. Don't worry. So beyond that, well, let's talk about a little bit of the ex-AOA Civil War. It's really not a Civil War. It's mostly friendly today. You saw down here Misfits Gaming and then Ice Fortress as well. Just clashing back and forth between the two of them throughout the entire territory war. You had a little bit of Ice Fortress up at the top there and rotated down. And it's just bullying the the smaller houses for Ice Fortress. Going back to that old season 10 AoA tactic of bully the small houses. No. Zarth, don't indulge him. He's a mod. He can do it himself.
He redeemed it.
I know he did. He can make the poll himself.
Maybe
But,
he's going to like middle school with Eric. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting situation there with the AoE Civil War, and then you have a few people who've gone off and joined. I believe see it up here. Where are they? Dun, 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 dun. It was one of these people. There it is. See it Dynasty. As they've reformed, and that leads us into the Ming does a civil war, but worse than the AoA Civil War because it's definitely not as friendly. So just a little bit of context. See it and the Roman Empire last season merged together. Beyond that, they then merged into Ming later in the season for a shot at the capital, and then by the tail end of the season, the Roman Empire merged out, and then this start of the season, see it merged out, or sorry, unmerged out rather. So now we have the reformation of See It Dynasty. If Kofi was around, I'd bring him in. But he's not. But we do have Zeus here from TRE.
How's it going?
Hey. Care to talk a little bit about A, where you are, and B, what the hell happened with all those unmergers? I've also brought Minnow and
to be honest, we were planning with the unmerger. That was part of the merger agreement, was to unmerge at the end of the season.
That's fair.
At least with the Bing, with Sia, it was just this wasn't working for us. You know, we had agreed initially to do one season, and if it didn't work, no hard feelings, go our own way, and that's basically what happened.
Hey, that's not a bad situation to have. At least you know what you're expecting. It's no real hard feelings in the end.
Yeah, I'm surprised we ended with stuff because we had the policy of not defending anything. I think we defended against cons like once, but we basically were on the attack ulti war, just hitting stuff.
Still don't know where you are.
Aminet is one of the cities. To your bottom right, Magoo Pocket.
Ah. Bottom right, Magoo Pocket. T-Bow, Big Glass. I'm blind.
Balgas
there
and
it is.
Aminet. The little pink blotch. There you go.
Aminet, and then Balgas down here. Ah, you're fighting with boys over here.
We were fighting. Well, initially we started in Hovid. We moved down. We beat Hidden Order on Harai.
Right.
And then we moved. Actually, at one point we had Hovid and Aminet down all the way to Alien. And again, we didn't really defend anything, so we got backcapped by people. But
right.
We actually had a fight on Magoo. We didn't have any arty or anything, so we just kind of suicided on the walls a bit. Because Thoy's like full defended it. I think we threw down like one siege tower, but they basically sallied out. Yeah, I mean that's all there is to that. I was running around with. We have a combined stack of like 30 tonight that we were running with.
Yeah, I mean even Akumo here is talking about Stormborn, big hyping up Stormborn. These guys did pop up at the end of the season.
Oh yeah, they're a great ally.
I don't know. Maybe Akumo's in Stormborn. Stormborn. Hey, Adam.
They field about 8 or 9 people right now.
Right.
But they went around. We were running around with a 20 stack, and they were running around with an 8 stack to kind of take the stuff around while we were hitting.
+2/+2.
The bigger targets.
Right. That makes sense.
No, I'm really proud of us because I would consider Hidden Order at least last season similar skill level. So the fact that we beat them at Harai was pretty good for us, and the fact that we didn't beat Thoys, but we were going kind of toe to toe, like we were losing on the. We pushed them all the way back to their home and on the village fights at the very least, and we just lost on the counter pushes.
Who's talking is in the top. Yeah, I don't imagine you're gonna get a lot of intense fights immediately at the beginning of this season.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what we were. I just picked the Magu pocket because we've started both seasons here, so it's a fun pocket. There's a lot of fights that usually go on because it's so close to Conch City, and there's a fort like right there.
And it's Thoy's homeland, Magu.
But yeah, we basically ran around and took a bunch of stuff. Had a good time. I'm very proud. The fact that we had a 20 stack that ran around and actually was working together very well. Because we loaded into, I'll tell you our most exciting fight that we lost, Alien. We loaded in there. Dauntless had lost the fight. Dauntless had lost to Thoys in there. We loaded in while Thoys were capping home. We actually kicked them off home, took X, and were taking home. And their Magu fight finished, so they loaded an entire stack from Magu into the fight and just pushed us back from there. But the fact that we loaded into a fight with about even numbers, took home and pushed that far against Thoys, you know.
Right.
Thoys is not a shabby house to be sneezed at, you know.
Right.
Especially if you're a small house that doesn't have much in the way of experience.
No, not at all. Now I also can't wait to fight on a Goliath. But
I'll tell you this season, like a couple seasons ago, I'm in the position of an alliance that if we get a meme hit on a capital, we're taking it.
All right, that's
probably
good.
Won't happen, but if it does, I'll go for it.
You're gonna have a lot of competition down here. We'll get to that in a little bit, with a few more interesting things. But we do have Minnow here. We went over Misfit Gaming a little bit here. I don't know if Minnow wants to speak on it at all. He is muted.
Minnow doesn't want to talk about it.
No, Minnow doesn't.
Oh no, Minnow doesn't want to talk about forgetting that Minnow was muted.
I see.
Originally, we were wanting to hit the Zoom, and right as the war started, they Integrity Knights decked on it.
And held the timer for about 30 minutes?
Yep. So we just decided to go, since we couldn't do that, we just went hit the villages on our way down. And then mainly just stuck around Breg and Izond.
I don't know. You want to talk about Misfits Gaming and any goals for like what Misfits? Oh, they held timer on Dan Liu too.
Yeah, it's kind of cringe.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. To say the least. I have my own feelings about fielding, but it's part of the game, and there's such a dense region. It's not really much you can do about it. Blue meta, whatever. Don't really care. But any goals, and even for TRE here, any goals for Misfits or NTRE?
For Minnow, it's really just chilling, trying to train some of the new people up, and see how it goes from there.
Rome's just going for fights. Like I've said this multiple times, but for real this season.
But for real this season.
For real this season, I swear. We're just we're running around and raiding, and if we end up taking a pocket and no one's hitting us, we're just gonna leave the pocket and go somewhere else.
That makes sense.
If we can secure a pocket and we're getting fights every T-War, then yeah, we'll secure a pocket and get fights every T-War. But if we're in a situation where we're in like there's like a nap situation going on, we're just gonna run out of our pocket and hit stuff, because we're gonna run over anyone who tries to get in our way.
Not worth sitting there AFK an entire territory war?
Fuck no, I'm not homegrown. I ain't about that life.
I mean, speaking of homegrown, we'll go over the rest of the alliances of what's gone on in the Borderlands, then we'll rotate down to Andulu real quick with it. Grim Reapers, they've popped out of nowhere. We'll have to see if we can get in contact with them at a later date to bring them on. They're down in Erluf. Halfrins with Solemn Silence. Moving up, that's all AI Land. Castile, that's with Fire Nation. In the Inglorious Alliance, along with Dauntless and TK. Definitely some fun fights against them today. Misfits Gaming Force, there's Stormborn. We talked about that already. Talked about Thoys. Khans over in Harai Hovid. Thoys up there. Over in Carlsbad, we have the good people of Hightower reformed into their new reforged house, restarting last season, maybe a little bit weaker, but now they've pulled back a lot of their old members that they've brought back from different houses. Now the stakes are slightly lower, and they definitely have a good chance at being strong this season. Beyond that, you have Ming along the top belt here. We talked a little bit about the Ming Civil War. They're down to like I honestly couldn't tell you how many members they have. It's not a lot. You have Phoenix Knights, someone I want to talk to, but I haven't really gotten the chance. And the Bloodstone High Council, not Gaia, what are they? Homegrown, and I forget who, oh no, it was Unbroken Wolves, but they're no longer part of that alliance. Claiming quite a bit of the northern borderlands over here. Of course, we've talked about Duranon already, fighting off Infamous from multiple attacks. And then we see this is Duranon. We see the rest of the region. We see it. We talked about already. And then, I don't know what, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, but Hightower's tall. Numenor. Okay. I don't know who that is. We do have Death in the waiting room, so we'll bring it back around to Magoo. We'll talk to Death. Always love to have Death on the show. Always great to have you here.
Hello.
Hey.
Cracking, dog.
What's cracking or just cracking?
Sheesh. I don't know, man. You trying to give me some kind of saucy right now? What's up?
What?
I was hoping I could tongue tie you. Worked out.
I just don't know even what you said. It barely came through.
I know my accent's kind of heavy. What's up, dog?
I know someone in real life who talks like that. It's giving me PTSD.
Oh, dude. Are they like a bad person? Like a criminal? Like what? Why is it giving you PTSD? Is it because a black man's doing it to you?
No,
is that what's going on?
He's the whitest person I know. He's
that's what I'm saying. It's weird like, coming from me.
Oh no, you doing it's not so much annoying, and he does it. It's very annoying.
Oh damn! So yeah. I gotta. You basically mean it's basically what you're telling me is I gotta get better.
You gotta get better. Yeah, you're not really that great at doing the country bumpkin hick.
I gotta man up.
Yeah.
Little bit. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Anyway.
That's on God. That's on God. What's up, Shaki? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm actually gonna flip my shit if you talk like that the entire time.
Yo, now I know what your trigger is. I'm gonna have to save it for later.
All right. But let's talk about Thoys and what they've done and what you're looking to do with this season, because you had a bit of an interesting thing going on last season. You had a little bit of an alliance with Lawless that didn't end so well, and then you had your alliance with Ming. Was it Hightower or was it
Ming Hightower?
It was Ming Hightower. Yeah, Ming Hightower Thoys, the Mingdom of Thoys. And now you're back to where you started last season. This time without an alliance, down in Magoo.
Yep. So far, your analysis is spot on.
So far, I've said exactly what's happened over last season and this season.
Come on,
Not really.
give yourself some credit, dude. You're like a CB analyst.
Analyst. Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Exactly.
But tell me, what's going on with Thoys right now, and what's going on with Thoys going forward?
So as far as this war goes, we were in Magoo. We were hoping we'd get some fights. We got some fights. This war we took on some new players, so getting some training, doing a little stress testing, showing some new guys some T-War stuff. So right. It was a good feel for, who's coming back, who's retiring, who's taking a break, new recruits, just a lot going on in this war.
As you do.
And it's blue meta, right? So there's only, so much you can do.
Oh,
but
yeah, it's not exactly the best blue meta either.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we were on Magoo. We had guys flexing up. I think we couldn't get any further than Horai and about Dianlu. We were fighting multiple houses north of Magoo, and I was watching the map on the west side, for I saw Ice Fortress, I saw Dauntless, I saw TK.
And you
I
did
knew
have a
TK
fight
had-
against TK.
Yeah, we had a fight on TK, so I was trying to figure out who was gonna hit us. I couldn't extend onto Dianlu until I kind of knew where Ice Fortress was, because I knew that you guys were on T-Zoom.
Right.
You won that fight, and I wasn't sure if you were gonna rotate over or if you're gonna go somewhere else.
Right.
And then so I waited for some of our forces to free up in the north. We did a hit on Dianlu. Admittedly, we didn't have a healthy enough muster. We made a pretty fun play on X, and we actually got X. But it we couldn't muster. We had no muster, so we couldn't spawn in close. Yeah. So
yeah, and I'm sure
it
after
was
the fight onto Zoom happened, all the guys onto Zoom
they had them all.
came
Yeah,
over.
everybody's there.
Yeah, everybody.
100%. Everybody. So, I mean, look, the timing didn't work. We really needed to hit Dianlu a little bit earlier while you guys were hitting to Zoom for us to get, I think, a better fight.
Right.
But admittedly, I honestly did not have the muster. But the play we made was fun. It did work. So, next time maybe we can use it. Maybe not. Who knows?
And it's not like anyone's going to be holding any of these cities. No one cares.
Well, so, I mean, still got one more Blue War.
That's true.
So one more Blue War. I don't think anybody's going to Anadolu yet.
No, there's a few people in Anadolu.
Oh, you mean the people we don't care about? Got you. Anyway, so
No, we care about a few of these people.
Who?
I care about. I care about my good friend over here, MBR from the Order.
Gee, okay. All right. I didn't know the Order was down there. I thought it was only Lawless.
All right, that's fair.
That's fair.
Just Lawless down there. That's the issue. Hello, Magnus. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hold on, Magnus. I'm gonna let Death.
Yeah,
keep going
but yeah, we had a good first war. Good to get people back in the swing of things. Everybody had fun. Yeah, looking forward to next war. As far as the season, I mean, I'm going to be non-committal. I'm not going to commit to anything this season at this point.
Right.
Like I said, I got an influx of new guys that got to get trained.
Keeping options open.
Need to see what our battle strength is actually at. Put people in positions to actually learn the game. So we'll see how things progress, and then we'll revisit and.
Hey, maybe you can ally with
maybe
you can ally with Ice Fortress. I know you and Icy get along great.
Oh yeah, we do get along great. Mm-hmm. Just two dudes getting along.
Just two dudes getting along.
A million miles apart because they're friends.
You'd be surprised. I could definitely be in a relationship with Icy. I just don't know when he would stab me in the back. It probably happened.
All right.
I'd just be waiting for him to fuck me.
Well, I'm sure you're waiting for Icy to fuck you.
100%.
But,
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Dev, calm down, bro.
Listen, if you can't flirt with your male friends, they're not really your friends.
They're not really your friends, honestly.
Bro, if you don't kiss the homies goodnight,
Yeah,
Are you really a friend?
True. And they're not really your homie.
not homies, dude.
Speaking of homies, we have a group of new homies down in Anadolu. What the fuck is a Gorgonite?
Yo,
Show the meme. Show the meme.
I'm gonna show the meme. I just. What the fuck is a Gorgonite?
Show it.
you ever seen Small Soldiers? It's an old movie.
I've not seen that. Let me
Oh, dude.
bring it up here. There we are. Oh, my hotkey is broken. Hog. What the fuck is a Gorgonite?
So what the fuck is a Gorgonite? Alright, let me explain that. A Gorgonite is from a movie from 1996.
Right, but
From
honestly,
for the older people out there, for our
if your
old
year starts
souls.
with 1990, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I'm a boomer. Not just kidding.
Basically a boomer. Oh my god.
But it's from that series. There was the Commandos and the Gorgonites, and that's what we are. Gorgonites, dude. Just a bunch of monsters, kind of freaks. We get along and we vibe.
We vibing?
We vibing, dude. We vibing.
Right. Well, okay, so I see you have an alliance together with Knights Templar, who were allied to, if I could remember right, Bloodlust last season.
Correct. Yes.
And then you have Unbroken Wolves, who you've picked up from the Homegrown Alliance, who I was like genuinely impressed with Unbroken Wolves last season, starting off as a new house. They're a little bit LARPy, but it's what it is. Thank you, Soup, for this Prime sub. Oh no, it's not a Prime sub. It's a gift sub, and he's getting him on the cheap. I get the full money still, but it's like 30% off.
What a nice man.
It's 30% off for September. I appreciate it, Soup. How are you, LARPy Berserk? Well, okay, so I went into your Discord, and Misfits kind of talked, but it was Minnow a little bit clearly. I can bring you in. But how is it a little bit LARPy? Oh yeah, CB is super LARPy in general. But I went into your Discord and everyone was named Wolf or Beta or Sigma, and I found it hilarious when I went in there. Yeah, I'm talking about the Discord roles. I'm talking exactly about the Discord roles. I found it fucking hilarious when when I hopped into the Discord and I saw people named, like 5 people named Sigma. But yeah, feel free to hop in the chat. We do have fuck, why did I forget Magnus's name? Here to talk about a little bit about what's going on with the Gorgonites.
Yeah, so the Gorgonites is a new alliance. We saw Unbroken Wolves, and we saw how they're a new house and up and comer. We like that. We like new up and comer houses that are new into the server. They're actually like trying to play the game and T-Wars and stuff. So we reach out to them, and we've always had good relations with Knights Templars.
Right.
But throughout many seasons, from Lawless Side specifically, we just have good relations with them. And we thought this would be a good alliance for us. We thought we could make something new and have fun.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, I know you have it's a new alliance. Unbroken Wolves are coming in a little bit fresh here, but they have a little bit of veterancy from fighting in the Eastern Unge last season. I'm looking forward to what you guys do in this alliance. It's sort of a not a sleeper alliance, but it's like the very contentious for Reginopolis. We're really probably going to see 3 alliances really end for Reggie this season between you guys, Bloodlust, and I believe
Warriors Nation.
I don't know about Warriors Nation, but I'm pretty sure Inglorious has also said we want to fight for Reggie as well.
Oh, dude.
Are there enough houses for that, bro?
I don't know, dude. Def, tell me, dude. Tell me the answers. Do you got the answers?
I ain't got no answers.
What's going on here?
Speaking of Lawless,
I mean, there's quite a few houses. I'm curious if the player numbers are going to be able to support all the houses that are out now. I mean, it would be nice.
It would be nice.
I mean, we'll have to see if that shakes out.
Yeah, but a lot of the houses, Death, are all 6-mans. Like
a lot of the new ones.
We personally fought like 3 to 4 different 6-man houses just roaming around being shitters, like Onyx, Grim Reapers, Hidden Order.
Well, I'm talking about specifically the houses that spawned from the 2 big alliances last season, right? So
I see what you mean.
Right, like you guys got Influx, Ice Fortress, who else? Zodiacs. You still have Infamous. You still have Warriors Nation, right? So there's more houses and there's more stacks out there.
Right.
So
right.
It does make it for an interesting landscape if those houses, if you guys can continue to grow your player base and get numbers, it makes it super competitive, in which case maybe you can maintain a healthy Anadolu and a healthy, Mao Yang to an extent, right?
I don't think you really have to worry about that so much, Death, because there will be about like 1,000 mergers happening like 3 weeks into the season.
Saki. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to have hope here.
It's nice to have hope, but it's not. It's just not possible.
I'll take a shot for Death's hope.
I will. Yeah, Death. If there's not a million merges, I will literally down half a bottle of liquor for you.
I mean,
Dude, that's a
the
lot.
thing. It's the thing. Well, that's the thing, right? I mean,
How-
you know, certain people talk about how the mergers are what kills the game, particularly at the high end, and then they engage in the mergers anyway. So I'm just hoping
Right.
that maybe people can be consistent this season.
I'm
I'm not gonna say who. I'm just
It's hard for
It's
some
almost,
small
it's almost like
houses to
we know
resist.
who you're talking about, but we're not
I
gonna
don't
say who
know,
it is.
Saki. I didn't say nobody, bro. Saki, stop. I didn't say nothing. Just saying.
But
Be intellectually
yeah,
consistent, please. Come on.
So when am I merging
I
with Ice
think
Fortress?
I think they're I don't know, mergers at a certain point. I think that a lot of like smaller houses merging together to become competitive is healthy, but top end houses excluding players and like cutting down to priority players and shit like that, that's when it becomes unhealthy. That's just
Agreed.
my opinion.
Agreed. Not all merges are equal, right?
Not all mergers are equal.
Is that racist? My bad.
He's like, hey yo, calm down.
Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. AOA is now separate but equal.
Okay.
But equal. You like that, Dev?
Okay, this is going downhill
All
very
right,
quickly.
we're cutting it off here.
Aw.
But I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about what you're expecting out of the future of? I'm not gonna say that name anymore.
Say it. No, you can't think it and then not say it, Saki. Come on.
Gorgonites.
Oh my
Gorgonite.
god.
Doesn't even like the name, dude. Hurts my feelings. But
Listen,
As
it's
Gorgonites-
almost as cringe as being named fucking Affliction.
he's all right.
True.
All right.
Hey,
All right.
hey, for real, does anyone know, like, is there a way to change an alliance once it's formed, the name?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
You have to
How do you-
reform.
Oh,
Reform.
it's the only way? Fuck, you
believe
gotta
so.
wait for that stupid timer.
That's
It's-
7 day.
It's only way. Saying.
But
That's a pain.
yeah, I don't know.
around?
Do you guys have like what are your future goals looking forward here?
Gorgonite. So we're gonna hang out in Andadudu. We're gonna hang out here, and we are gonna try for Reggie. We're
You
gonna
are-
we're gonna try to take it. Like that's our goal. We're gonna try to take the side capital. Assess our numbers, kind of see test our limits in this region. Like fight everybody that we can. We will do like small diplo here and there, but it's most likely we're gonna fight everybody here. Kind of just see how well we size up. We fought Warriors Nation and Thras.
Right.
And they gave us
how were those fights?
It was crazy good. Crazy, really, really fun. We took X and we touched home like multiple times from our side. Both fights are probably our first attack on Thras. We almost took it. Like really, really close of taking it from Warrior Nation, but they came in. They came in to fight. It was a bar fight. It was awesome. Really, really
Yeah.
good content.
Now I imagine
That was
Warriors
pretty much-
Nation. Oh no, continue. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say they brawled. They brawled with us. It was awesome.
I imagine Warriors Nation here is feeling a little bit of what we felt last season, significantly outnumbered, being beaten down to one fief from both sides. You have Bloodlust hitting them from the top and Gorgonites hitting them from the bottom. Both fights, yeah. It seems like again, it's gonna be one of those side regions where everyone's just having fun. There's not really so much drama as like just sort of meme drama. Maybe a few feelings get hurt here and there, but I'm looking forward to who comes in. There's gonna be a lot of players, probably more than the main region again.
Honestly,
probably-
there's a lot of people down here. It's gonna be a brawl.
There's a lot
It's
of
gonna
people,
be
and
a
there's
brawl.
definitely more coming.
I also believe that too. That there will be people down here poking into this region. It's gonna be a tough region to brawl in, and I'm as Lawless in the Knights Templar and Unbroken Wolves. We're really excited with the alliance matchup that we have, and we're really trying to push to work together for, you know, not this season, but the next season and the following season as well. I think we have a
long-term alliance set up.
yeah, long term. We have really good relations with both alliances, and this is something we want to work to. And you know, maybe if we don't get Reggie, it is what it is. But we're gonna try. We're definitely gonna try to take it.
Spurk is so sick of switching alliances. This is home now. Blame Spurk.
Blame Spurk, dude.
Blame Spurk.
Blame Spurk. Blame Spurk. Blame Spurk.
Now
He was Go
the
ahead.
debrief is
Sorry.
literally nothing. I mean, did you wanna mention anything else for Gorgonites here?
Nah, that's pretty much. I mean, Knights Templar and Unbroken Wolves, they brawled on some villages. Unbroken Wolves brawled on Robusta against the Order. I don't know too much of the details. I know MBR will probably have more details than I have on that fight. I wasn't there, and from my understanding, it was a brawl. They were fighting.
Now we're having memes made live as this goes on. Gorgonites? Nah. Gargle nuts. I love that. I love that.
Oh no! Don't do me
Don't
like
worry.
this.
Every name's gonna be cringe. Every name's gonna be cringe.
I mean, I'm
Every
stuck
time it
with-
comes out.
I'm stuck with Kin Dynasty right now because that's what the alliance name was before I joined in.
Cringe.
I know we wanted to change it to Borderland Rats.
Yeah,
my
that's
head.
terrible. That's worse
That's
than Qin Dynasty.
That's the point.
From what I understand, it wasn't a big fight, but my officers who said it was a good fight, and their first attack got X. Wasn't able to close it out, but they had fun and enjoyed the battles. Is that for? I assume that's for the village fight, or
Yeah, because they never took X from
for
us.
Busta? I
Never
see.
took X.
Oh,
Never.
right. Yeah. So I haven't actually asked you about what's gone down on Robusta. You do have a meme for me.
Well, I
You have two
but-
memes for me now. More memes being made live as this goes down. But we do have that Robusta. Yep, that's a nice beef.
I misspelled it. Fuck you, clearly, for pointing it out. Fuck you.
Dude, I appreciate you. Thank
Don't
you.
worry. Don't worry. You're gonna merge into
I do-
one of the houses that form from AOA soon enough. You don't need to know how to spell.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
I wasn't
Sagi.
with those.
There you go.
Oh,
This
no,
house
dude.
would fit in your alliance.
Hey, I mean, we're shopping around, trying to.
Shopping around. You got a
We're
lot.
fucking alone here.
Well, you know what? Warriors Nation doesn't happen to have an alliance at the moment. Maybe you guys could work something out.
Yeah. Maybe.
You and maybe you could get picked up by Bloodlust. You never know.
Oh no.
Maybe you
said,
and Blackwing.
no.
So-
Maybe you and
so
Blackwing might clash a little bit, but
we had a meeting, and after 2 minutes, 10 minutes, we dipped.
I see.
Yeah.
But run me down on what happened with Robusta here and your other engagements for the night around this area.
Well, beginning of war, we honor raced on Robusta and the fucking village down from it, Padacia or some shit. I don't remember the name. We took Padacia and Robusta, and then we just took all of our forces on Robusta because everybody and their moms wanted a piece of Robusta. We held it twice. Yeah, twice. Once from a mixed attack from Berserkers and Unbroken Wolves, and the last fight of the TW from Unbroken Wolves. Nobody kept X on us. Was a clean defense. Super fun fights. Really pushing the capabilities of my players, but yeah, it was pretty fucking fun.
A lot of fights against Unbroken Wolves, it seems. Yeah, Berserk is typing out in chat here. Never said they took X. They said they got on X on the first attack, but wasn't able to close it out.
True. You guys did like push us on X, but we kind of cleared it out pretty quick. But yeah, it was fun fights all around. GG's.
I'm absolutely sure the rest of your alliance, especially Magnus here, or any of the other vets from Lawless, are more than happy to go over the VOD with you, see what can be looked to improve.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm volunteering them.
Yeah, volunteering them. Yeah, VOD reviews for volunteering right now. From the Gore Knights, we have to improve. We have to be honest, from Lawless side, and I know from like Knights Templar, I get the same vibe from Unbroken Wolves. We're gonna brawl. We're gonna brawl with anybody that wants to fight. Test our limits and stuff like that. So we're always open to the challenge and stuff like that. Just gotta improve. It's blue units right now. When purple comes up, it might be a different fight.
oh, definitely gonna be different. Can't wait to get my purples back. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. But GG's all around. I had fun tonight. And I know my alliance had fun tonight. It was good fights all around. And
Definitely wasn't a boring war, that's for sure.
exactly. I felt like I was in a bar. I took a shot. Somebody fucking socked me in my face and I didn't even know what happened.
Now, we are hearing a little bit from Soup here. Soup, feel free to hop in chat or get Blackwing or whatever. Love to hear your side of the story here. But I mean, Soup is saying, I need to get my house in an alliance that can actually hold fiefs. Tio left because they thought we were arguing. We said that 25 people can't hold a capital. Can't wait to have vassals back. Vassal Longbowman? I don't
This
know
is
what
why
you're
they're not
talking.
in an alliance.
Yeah. No. All right. Guy is not winning the goddamn capital. Oh fuck! I was about to ask Magnus a question. Hold on. Let me get him back. I need to ask him a question about fucking LASIK. Mag, I need you to get back in. I need to ask you a question. All right. Well, Magnus figures that out. Little bit of drama for you there, MVR.
Not really.
Not really.
I don't really care.
That's fair.
If we would have ended butting heads if we went with Gaia, so just dodged a bullet if you ask me.
That's fair. But if I give to I can do that. I'll do that, Soup. I was gonna
Dodged
do
an
it after.
artillery strike, if you ask me.
I was gonna do that after the thing anyway. Magnus, I just need to ask you that question about LASIK. Apparently, you made a tier list.
Oh no.
We can talk. All right, I'm gonna go grab it.
Not the fucking tier list.
You okay there?
Is it keto friendly?
No, it's almost definitely not. Very carbonated. Anyway, as I'm finishing drinking this, we can talk a little bit about that tier list. If you want to dive into it a little bit, MVR or Zeus.
I mean, the fucking tier list.
Dive into.
Yeah.
I'm on my jumping board and I'm about to jump in.
I literally watched like 3 minutes of that video and it's fucking cringe. What the hell?
All right, Magnus can talk about it too.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I got distracted.
Is this are we talking about the end of season tier list?
No. Okay, so what we're talking about
I'm confused.
is there was a leaked sort of thing of Burger and like Kanye East and shit talking shit about LASIK.
Oh, I couldn't watch more than like 2 minutes of that video.
It was so bad. All right, so Magnus,
What's up?
why were Imp Arquebusiers on your tier list from LASIK? And I'm not even gonna mention the fact that T3 that Kriegsrat weren't on there either. I just want to know.
From LASIK.
Yeah, from LASIK. I just want to
Okay.
know why the hell
So I
was guns on the tier list to begin with.
To call it LASIK, I'm not gonna be mean, but LASIK did no work for Lawless, besides like simple tasks. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna be a dick about it, but like in all reality, he did nothing crazy. Me and Spurk were setting up both stacks. Like when Spurk was shotgunning, I set up his stack.
Right.
When I set up LASIK's stack, or like when he was supposed to call, it was me and Spurk. You know what I'm saying?
I see. So I mean, I have no actual problem with LASIK. I just don't know that he has enough experience with the game to know what the fuck he's talking about.
I think he's capping. I think he's actually capping.
I think he's smoking fucking reefer and a little too much, if you know.
Dude, I want his reefer, dude. What the fuck? It's crazy.
A little bit of hallucinations there. Hello, hello, Wanju. No longer part of the trade, but part of. I don't even know what are you part of?
I don't know. We'll probably change the house name next week. It doesn't matter.
Zodiacs.
Zodiacs, dude.
Let's hear a little bit about Zodiacs here. So I know you guys are talking shit about the B tier players. Did you guys kick out the B tier players?
Reese's and Artie were in. What is the thief? Shujing tonight. Confirmed.
Right. Okay.
We're all friends. Smiley face.
I see. Okay, I see what happened. We're all friends. Smiley face. What's going on with Zodiac? Because there's a little bit of like people leaving, from what I understand, and then there's a little bit of salt going around about Zodiac just fighting people. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the drama about it is.
Tonight,
Yes.
we took Shakin uncontested from the AI, and then didn't wait out the timer, just took it. And then Ice Fortress was walking past, so we decided to field them so they'd attack the thief. We didn't want them to walk past. We wanted them to attack Shakin, and then they still walked past, so we gave up on fielding them. And then we went to Shujing because Infamous was hitting Carlsback and Acheron. And then we took Shujing, and then we got a fight on Shujing in overtime from Infamous.
I see. You want to know a legit reason why we didn't attack Shakin? We figured, okay, this is gonna be shit. They're gonna feel this the entire time while we're trying to attack Shakin and we're not gonna be able to get muster.
We wouldn't have fielded you if you did attack, but that was your mistake, is you didn't.
So we would have attacked if you didn't field us. So that was your mistake by fielding us.
That's the thing, is that you should have just, if you didn't want to get fielded, you should have just DM'd us and said, hey, we're going to attack Shakin, and then we would have defended it.
Why didn't you
But
DM
why would they
Icy?
assume that?
Why
That
didn't you
makes
just
no
DM
sense.
Icy and say, hey, if you attack Shakin, we won't field you?
Why didn't you just attack Shakin? I mean, that would have worked.
I don't know. I don't make the decisions.
No one fielded you until someone called, they're walking past Shakin, and then the fielding began. So that's a El Bozo, you walked past moment. I don't know what to say.
I feel attacked. Literally.
That's how Integrity Knights felt tonight, so.
Listen, Integrity
Give
Knights
the
were
shoe.
fielding us the entire time. It was their entire alliance fielding us while we attacked Zoom.
Hey man, I fought Thoys. I got fielded all night.
Oh yeah.
Well, what I hear is a skill issue.
No,
Yeah,
actually, they were good fights. I have a rule. If you get fielded, you get fielded, and don't tell me in comms while I'm trying to shot call a match.
Oh, I was talking to Saki.
Oh,
Well,
Sorry,
that's
repeat it?
all from us. Fought Infamous, that's it.
But okay. So, do you want to discuss like any part of the previous, like the coming into this season drama for Zodiac, or what your plans are going forward for Zodiac?
I gave you like an hour speech on your last stream.
I know you did.
yeah,
I
but
don't
we
know
need
if you-
content for this stream.
I don't know if you want. I don't know if you want to talk about like anything that's happened since.
I don't know. I'm not an officer. I'm just a soldier.
Just a
So-
soldier, as you do.
Yeah.
And do you know? You don't have no clue, I guess, what's happening going forward for
Nope.
Zodiac then.
I just
Rip.
show up to TW.
Yeah, you're like me. I you gotta. You gotta act like an authority, though.
Nope. They can do all that. Not my job.
Why, you just sort of sick of it at this point, or
Showing up to
they're
TW is a
kinda
lot easier
stressing
than
you out?
3 hours of meetings before it, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
All right.
Okay.
Wonju is like, I don't know. I I love Wonju sometimes, and I hate him at the same time. Sometimes I've got no actual problem with him. He just,
I'm not gonna lie. If I feel the same way you guys would. If I was getting fielded, I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to attack this because I'll get fielded the whole time.
We
you know?
we knew they fielded significantly more than us, and it was not
Yeah.
worth it. But we did just witness an NPC interaction. I'm the NPC here, though. Bro, ran out. No, but
Was it
but-
like Commander Shepard? I have to go now.
yeah.
Just
I kind of love Wonju when he talking to Wonju sometimes. It's always like an entertaining and fun conversation, though. I get baited super hard, Patrick, but I let it happen most of the time. It gives me a situation to like espouse my views, or a platform to espouse my views on a subject. Anyway, I think we don't really have much else left for the rest of the night. I think we've shown off all the memes we've gotten so far. You have nothing else to use points for? Feel free to add in some points or give me suggestions for it. I
it's
don't
like
know.
mod poll or timing people out. I could just do that on my own if I wanted.
You could just time people out, but everyone could time someone out.
That's true.
Must have been the win. Great line. But I think we might end off the night here.